All right, so you're hitting the gym right, and you're watching what you eat, but that stubborn fat just won't budge.
Yeah.
Just super frustrating.
Yeah.
You're putting in the work, but you feel stuck.
It is it is a problem. A lot of people hit those plateaus in their fitness journeys,
For sure.
doing all the right things, but the results just aren't there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's when we start looking for that extra edge,
Right.
maybe a supplement to kind of break through that plateau.
Yep.
But a lot of fat burners out there,
Yeah.
they're loaded with a lot of questionable ingredients, or they just leave you feeling jittery without any real lasting results.
Yeah. And a lot of them, I think, miss out on the mental and emotional side of things.
Oh, totally.
When you're in a cutting phase, it can be really challenging.
Yeah.
So they focus only on the physical, boosting your metabolism,
Yeah.
increasing energy, but they kind of forget about the mental game.
So true. The energy crashes,
Yeah.
the mood swings when you're cutting calories. It can be a real struggle.
Exactly. And that's where Prime Shred, the fat burner we're diving into today, kind of takes a different approach.
Okay.
They claim to tackle fat loss from 3 angles.
Okay.
They call it their triple threat approach.
I like it.
So it's designed to accelerate fat burning, amplify energy and focus, and even support a stable mood throughout your cut.
Okay, now that's intriguing. So it seems like they're acknowledging that fat loss isn't just about physical changes, right? It's also about the mental game.
Mental game is huge.
But how exactly does Prime Shred actually work?
So they claim their formula jumpstarts your body's natural fat-burning process,
Okay.
essentially turning your body into like a fat-burning machine.
Right.
They also say they crank up your metabolism,
Okay.
so you're torching calories even when you're not working out.
So they're attacking the fat from multiple angles.
Multiple angles, that's the idea.
I gotcha.
Hmm.
But how do they specifically claim to trigger those fat-releasing hormones? What's the science behind that?
That's a great question. And to understand that, we need to really delve into those key ingredients that make up Prime Shred's formula.
Okay.
They got a pretty impressive lineup here. And the
Yeah.
best part is they actually list all of the ingredients with their exact dosages.
Transparency is always a huge plus in the supplement world.
Huge.
So let's get into the deep dive. What's the first one on the list?
First up, we have green tea extract,
Okay.
a classic fat-burning ingredient at a solid 500 milligram dose.
Now, green tea has always been touted for its health benefits,
Right.
but what makes it so effective for fat loss?
Well, research suggests that green tea extract increases your metabolism and stimulates those fat-burning hormones we were just talking about.
Okay.
It's also been shown to reduce levels of triglycerides,
Okay.
which is a type of fat found in your blood.
So a multi-pronged attack on fat.
Multi-pronged attack, exactly.
Now, what about this ingredient I'm seeing here? L-tyrosine.
Yes.
I've heard it's good for focus, but how does that tie into a fat-burning formula?
That's where it gets really fascinating. L-tyrosine is a precursor to dopamine and norepinephrine.
Okay.
These are neurotransmitters that are crucial for motivation, focus, and alertness.
Okay.
And intense workouts can actually deplete these neurotransmitters,
Okay.
leading to mental fatigue and that brain fog feeling.
Oh, yeah.
So L-tyrosine helps replenish those stores,
Okay.
keeping you mentally sharp even during a really tough workout.
So it's kind of like giving your brain the extra fuel it needs to power through those challenging sets and stay focused on your goal.
Exactly. And it's especially important when you're feeling drained from cutting calories.
For sure, for sure.
Now, Prime Shred includes 300 milligrams of L-tyrosine,
Okay.
which falls within the clinically backed dosage range.
Perfect. Now this next ingredient, rhodiola, rosea root.
Rhodiola.
It's a bit of a mystery to me. I know it's considered an adaptogen good for stress, but how does that fit into a fat-burning formula?
That's a question a lot of people have. And while rhodiola is known for its stress-reducing properties, Prime Shred claims it also plays a role in activating a specific enzyme
Okay.
that breaks down fat cells.
Wait, so it's kind of like a double whammy ingredient?
That's the idea.
It tackles stress and it directly contributes to fat breakdown.
That's what they claim. Yeah.
That's impressive. Is there any research to support this claim?
There is some research, although more studies are needed to fully understand its mechanisms.
Okay.
But studies have shown that rhodiola can enhance lipolysis,
Okay.
which is the process of breaking down stored fat for energy.
Gotcha.
It also may improve energy levels and performance by increasing oxygen delivery to muscles.
Wow. It sounds like a true multitasker.
It does a lot.
And Prime Shred includes 250 milligrams?
Yep.
Which is within the typical dosage range used in studies.
Right in there.
Right, we can't talk about fat burners without mentioning caffeine.
Of course not.
Right. Prime Shred lists caffeine anhydrous at 225 milligrams.
Yep. That's a staple in many fat burners.
Yeah.
Because it stimulates metabolism,
Okay.
boosts those fat-burning hormones we've been talking about,
Right.
and enhances energy, focus, and alertness.
But too much caffeine can backfire,
Oh, for sure.
leaving you jittery and anxious.
Mhm.
Is 225 milligrams a safe and effective dose?
Well, research suggests 200 to 400 milligrams of caffeine per day is generally safe for most adults.
Okay.
So Prime Shred falls comfortably within that range.
Good to know.
You likely won't experience those unwanted jitters with that dosage.
Okay, good to know. Now, on to an ingredient that always piques my interest.
Huh?
Cayenne pepper.
Yes.
They've got 200 milligrams in Prime Shred. I love spicy food,
Nice.
but how does this translate to fat burning?
So cayenne pepper gets its heat from a compound called capsaicin,
Okay.
and capsaicin is known to increase metabolism and thermogenesis.
Okay.
That's the process of your body generating heat.
So it's literally turning up the heat in your body to burn more calories.
Exactly. But there's more physing. Cayenne pepper also helps activate fat-burning enzymes and hormones. Further accelerating fat breakdown, 200 milligrams is a pretty standard dose used in many supplements.
Okay, so we've covered some major players here. Green tea extract, L-tyrosine, rhodiola, rosea root caffeine, anhydrous, and cayenne pepper.
Yeah, those are the big ones.
But there's a few other intriguing ingredients listed. DMAE, green coffee, vitamin B complex, and bioprene. What are their roles in this fat-burning formula?
Great question. So DMAE is believed to enhance focus and the mind-muscle connection during workouts.
Okay.
Green coffee, similar to green tea extract, is thought to provide an extra boost to metabolism and energy levels.
Okay.
Vitamin B complex plays a crucial role in energy production and helps combat fatigue, which is especially helpful during a cutting phase.
Yeah.
And bioprene, derived from black pepper, enhances the absorption of all the other ingredients,
Okay.
making sure your body gets the most out of them.
Wow. So they've really thought about the synergy of all these ingredients,
They have. It's an impressive formula.
which is impressive.
Yeah.
But before we get too far ahead of ourselves,
Mm.
we need to consider the bigger picture here.
You're absolutely right. While Prime Shred boasts a promising ingredient profile, it's crucial to remember that individual results can vary.
And of course, no supplement can replace a healthy diet and regular exercise.
You got it.
These are still the cornerstones of any successful fat loss journey.
100%. But one thing that really sets Prime Shred apart is their dedication to transparency and their unique guarantee, both of which we'll delve into after a quick break.
Sounds good.
And their commitment to transparency is definitely something worth noting.
Oh, for sure. Their fully disclosed formula is a breath of fresh air in an industry that's often shrouded in secrecy.
Yeah,
It's great to see a company that's upfront about what's in their product
for sure.
and the exact dosages they're using.
It really allows you to make an informed decision about your health.
Totally. No more guessing games with those shady proprietary blends.
Exactly.
Where they hide the real dosages. You know exactly what you're putting into your body with Prime Shred.
And on top of that, they offer a 100-day money-back guarantee.
Wow.
That's pretty generous.
That is generous in the supplement world.
Yeah.
So what's the catch? What are the terms and conditions?
So they require you to use the product for at least 50 days
Okay.
alongside a proper training and nutrition plan.
Okay.
So they're not just handing out refunds to anyone who tries it for a week and doesn't see instant results.
Right.
They want you to put in the effort.
Yeah.
And give it a fair shot.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
They're encouraging you to commit to the process,
Exactly.
which is key for any real transformation.
100%. And if you're not happy with the results after 50 days, you can request a refund within 100 days of your purchase.
Okay.
They do have a $15 fixed fee
Okay.
to cover shipping and administrative costs.
That's fair enough. It's not a completely free refund, but it's still a strong indication of their confidence in the product.
Yeah.
It's like they're saying, we believe in Prime Shred, and we think you will too.
Exactly. They're putting their money where their mouth is.
I like that. Now, all this talk about ingredients and science is great, but I'm curious to hear about real-world experiences.
Yeah.
What are people saying about Prime Shred?
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Let's dive into some customer testimonials.
All right.
We've pulled a few examples from their website, highlighting both the positive experiences and any potential concerns. Remember, we're not endorsing the product,
Right.
just sharing what customers have reported.
Of course.
Hmm.
It's important to approach testimonials with a critical eye,
Yes.
understanding that individual experiences can vary.
For sure.
Hmm.
So first up, we have David from the USA who says, so far, I have used Prime Shred for 1 month and already look and feel much better. I began working out again and altered my diet, and Prime Shred helped force me to fast a little in the morning, which really helped me. I have lost 5 pounds in the month since I started taking Prime Shred, and I'm feeling amazing.
That's awesome. It's interesting that he mentions the impact on his fasting routine.
Yeah.
That suggests that Prime Shred might help curb appetite,
Okay.
making it easier to stick to a calorie deficit without feeling constantly hungry.
Interesting. And he also mentions feeling better overall,
Yeah,
which aligns with Prime Shred's claim of mood enhancement.
right,
It seems like he's experiencing benefits beyond just the physical changes.
for sure. Next, we have Frank, also from the USA, who shares, I have purchased and have been using Prime Shred for 2 months. I purchased Prime Shred to shred fat, and because of the ingredients, full disclosure, Prime Shred has given me the energy and stamina to work out and stay physically active. Still getting it at 62 years old.
That's awesome. That's inspiring.
Inspiring.
It's great to see that Prime Shred is working for him, giving him the energy to stay active, especially at his age.
Yeah,
You're never too old to pursue your fitness goals.
never too old. Love that. Now, let's hear from Laramie, who says Prime Shred has helped me in boosting energy, suppressing my appetite, and helping me on my weight loss journey. I didn't realize that appetite suppressant feeling is making you feel full, not just removing your appetite. When I want to eat out of habit, drinking water or lightly snacking bring on a full feeling pretty quickly.
It's interesting how she describes the appetite suppression as a full feeling, not just a lack of hunger.
Yeah.
That's an interesting distinction.
Yeah, it suggests that Prime Shred might be helping her manage her calorie intake without feeling deprived or constantly battling cravings.
Yeah. Next up, we have Mohammed from Canada, who says, I started using Prime Shred 6 weeks ago. After starting this, I feel more energetic and could lose 2 kilograms in 6 weeks. Besides my exercise, I feel more energetic during the day and workout. I love it.
Awesome. So his testimonial echoes those energy-boosting benefits we've been discussing, and he also mentions specific weight loss of 2 kilograms in 6 weeks.
It's always encouraging to see people achieving tangible results alongside the boost in energy and focus.
Of course. It's important to remember that weight loss is highly individual.
Yes.
What works for one person might not work the same way for another.
Absolutely. Genetics, lifestyle, and other factors all play a role.
For sure. Now let's hear from Gary, who says, unlike other fat burners that usually make me very jittery, I had minimal side effects, if any. I wanted to try something new to help get rid of that stubborn fat around the midsection that I can't seem to get rid of as I get into my 40s. I definitely look more toned after the month of use, especially with continuing to lift weights.
His experience addresses a common concern with fat burners, right? That jitteriness.
Oh, yeah.
Good to hear that Prime Shred didn't cause those unpleasant side effects for him.
Yeah, no one wants to feel jittery.
And his mention of stubborn fat around the midsection, I think a lot of listeners can relate to that, especially as we get older.
Absolutely. It's encouraging to hear that he's seeing positive changes in that area.
Okay, we've got one more testimonial to share. Joshua from the USA says, Prime Shred is simply the best fat burner I've used. With a combination of following an exercise program and a good diet, Prime Shred helped me to burn off some of the excess fat I was holding going into the summer last year. Highly, highly recommend this product.
Awesome. His positive experience underscores the importance of combining Prime Shred with a healthy lifestyle.
Right.
You know, it's a reminder that no supplement can work miracles on its own.
You got to put in the work with diet and exercise to see those optimal results.
Absolutely. And lastly, we have Chris, who says, I have used Prime Shred for 2 months. I have lost 23 pounds, most around my waist and thighs, and I've packed on the muscle.
Wow, that's quite a transformation.
That's amazing. His impressive weight loss and muscle gain really speak volumes about Prime Shred's potential when combined with a dedicated fitness routine.
All right, so we've heard from a range of customers, each with unique experiences and outcomes.
We have. It seems like individual results vary.
Yeah.
But some common threads are emerging, increased energy, improved focus, appetite suppression, and mood enhancement.
These recurring themes, combined with the scientifically backed ingredients, really paint a compelling picture of Prime Shred's potential benefits. But it's crucial to remember these are individual experiences,
Yes.
not guarantees.
Right. Your individual results will depend on your genetics, lifestyle choices, and overall approach to health and wellness.
Totally.
Yeah.
Now let's switch gears and talk about something we mentioned earlier,
Okay.
that often overlooked aspect of fat loss,
Okay.
the mental and emotional side of cutting.
You hit the nail on the head. Restricting calories and pushing yourself in the gym can definitely take a toll on your mood. It's not just about the physical changes.
Right.
It's about navigating the mental game as well.
Oh, I can definitely relate to that.
Yeah.
The energy dips and mood swings can be real motivation killers.
For sure.
It's like you're fighting a battle on two fronts.
Exactly. And that's where Prime Shred takes kind of a unique approach.
Okay.
They've incorporated a mood-boosting complex into their formula, specifically designed to help you stay positive and motivated during your cut.
Okay. That's something I haven't seen in other fat burners.
Right.
So what's in this mood-boosting complex? Are they using some secret feel-good ingredient I've never heard of?
Not exactly a secret ingredient, but some familiar ones play a role here. Remember rhodiola rosea,
Yeah.
the adaptogen we discussed earlier?
Yeah.
Well, it's not just about helping your body cope with stress.
Okay.
It can also have a positive impact on your mood.
So by reducing stress, you're less likely to experience those mood swings and feelings of frustration that can sabotage your progress.
Exactly. Stress can lead to overeating and making poor food choices.
For sure.
So managing stress levels is crucial for staying on track.
Makes sense. But besides rhodiola, are there any other ingredients in this formula specifically targeting mood?
Yes. Remember L-tyrosine? The ingredient that helps replenish those neurotransmitters responsible for focus and alertness?
Right.
Well, it also plays a role in mood regulation.
Okay.
It's a precursor to dopamine,
Okay.
a neurotransmitter associated with feelings of pleasure and reward.
So by boosting dopamine levels, L-tyrosine could potentially counteract those feelings of deprivation that can accompany a calorie deficit.
That's the idea. You know, it's like giving your brain a little boost of positivity to
Yeah.
keep you motivated and on track even when you're making sacrifices.
It's fascinating how they're addressing both the physical and psychological aspects of fat loss, recognizing that it's not just about willpower, but also about supporting your mental and emotional well-being.
And while we can't make any definitive claims about how effective this mood-boosting complex is without seeing more research, it's certainly an innovative approach that sets Prime Shred apart.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It shows they're thinking holistically about the challenges of fat loss
Yeah,
and trying to address them from multiple angles.
absolutely. Now, before we get too deep into the emotional side of things, let's shift gears and revisit Prime Shred's commitment to transparency.
Okay.
Something that really stands out in the supplement industry.
Right. Their fully disclosed formula is a breath of fresh air, especially in a market where a lot of companies hide their ingredients behind those mysterious proprietary blends.
Yeah, for sure. Transparency allows you to make truly informed decisions about your health.
Yes.
You can look at that ingredient list research, each one, and understand its potential benefits and risks.
It empowers you to take control of your health and not just blindly trust what a company tells you.
100%. You're not left wondering, what am I really putting into my body? You have all the information right there in front of you.
And on top of that, they offer that impressive 100-day money-back guarantee,
Right?
which further reinforces their commitment to transparency and customer satisfaction.
Absolutely. They're essentially saying, try it, see if it works for you, and if you're not happy, we'll give you your money back. That's a level of confidence we don't often see
Not very often.
in the supplement industry.
It definitely makes you feel like they believe in their products and are willing to stand behind it. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. We've explored Prime Shred's unique triple threat approach,
Yep.
delved into its key ingredients,
Uh-huh.
examined its commitment to transparency and its generous guarantee, and even heard from some customers who have incorporated it into their fitness journeys.
It's been a good overview.
But before we send you off to explore Prime Shred further, we want to leave you with a final thought.
Okay.
Remember, while Prime Shred boasts a compelling combination of ingredients,
Right.
it's not a magic bullet.
No, it's not.
No supplement can replace the foundational pillars of a healthy lifestyle: a balanced diet, regular exercise, and adequate sleep.
Those are key.
Prime Shred might offer an extra edge, but it's essential to approach it as part of a holistic approach to health and well-being.
100%.
So if you're intrigued by Prime Shred and want to delve deeper into the research, ingredients, and customer testimonials, we've included a link to the official website in the show notes.
Awesome resource.
Check it out and decide for yourself if Prime Shred could be the missing piece in your fat-burning puzzle.
Good stuff.
And as always, we encourage you to consult with your healthcare professional before starting any new supplement regimen.
Always a good idea.
And we need to talk about safety.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
It's great to have a fat burner that promises to deliver results, but not at the expense of your health, right?
Absolutely. Safety is paramount.
So let's delve into Prime Shred's safety profile.
Okay.
What can you tell us about the safety of using Prime Shred?
Well, one thing that immediately stands out is their use of natural ingredients
Okay.
and their commitment to a fully transparent formula.
Yeah, we've touched on that transparency aspect before, but it really is worth emphasizing.
It really is. There's no hiding behind proprietary blends,
Right.
which allows you to clearly see what you're putting into your body.
And it empowers you to do your own research on each ingredient, assess potential risks and benefits,
Right.
make informed decisions about your health.
Absolutely. Now, looking at the ingredient list, nothing jumps out as inherently dangerous or likely to cause any serious side effects when taken as directed.
That's reassuring. But I know individual responses to supplements can vary.
Yeah,
Some people might be more sensitive to certain ingredients than others.
that's a valid point.
Yep.
It's always wise to consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement regimen, especially if you have any pre-existing health conditions or are taking medication.
Definitely. It's always better to err on the side of caution.
Always. Now, another question that often comes up is whether Prime Shred is suitable for women.
Yeah, it's marketed as a male fat burner.
Right.
But is there anything in the formula that would make it unsafe or ineffective for women?
That's a great question. And the answer is no. While the marketing might target men,
Okay.
there's nothing inherently gender-specific about the ingredients.
So the benefits of increased fat-burning enhanced energy mood support could apply to women as well.
Precisely. However, it's important to note that women might experience different effects from certain ingredients,
Okay.
especially those that influence hormone levels.
Gotcha.
So that's something to keep in mind.
Okay. And it reinforces the importance of consulting with your doctor before starting any new supplement, especially for women who are pregnant breastfeeding
Right.
or have any hormone-related concerns.
Absolutely. Personalized health is key.
Yeah.
And what works for one person might not work for another.
Now, let's talk about something that often comes up with fat burners in general. The potential for side effects.
The dreaded side effects.
No one wants to trade a few pounds of fat for a racing heart, sleepless nights, or digestive issues.
No, you don't. So what can you tell us about the potential side effects of Prime Shred?
Okay.
Well, as we've discussed, Prime Shred uses natural ingredients
Yeah.
and a transparent formula, which generally reduces the risk of severe side effects.
Okay. Good to know.
But even with natural ingredients, there's always the possibility of experiencing some mild side effects.
Sure.
Some people might experience mild jitters or increased anxiety due to the caffeine content,
Yeah.
especially if they're sensitive to stimulants.
That makes sense. Caffeine can affect people differently.
It can. And some individuals might experience mild digestive discomfort, although Prime Shred includes bioperine,
Okay.
which is thought to enhance the absorption of other ingredients and potentially reduce digestive upset.
So it's about listening to your body
Absolutely.
and adjusting the dosage as needed.
Exactly. Start with a lower dosage and gradually increase it to assess your tolerance. And if you experience any unusual or persistent side effects, discontinue use
Okay.
and consult with your healthcare professional.
Great advice.
Mm.
It seems like Prime Shred has taken steps to minimize potential side effects,
They have.
but it's always smart to be aware of the possibilities.
Always. Now, as we wrap up this deep dive into Prime Shred,
Okay.
let's circle back to that crucial message we've emphasized throughout this episode.
You mean the importance of a holistic approach to health and well-being?
Exactly. Prime Shred might offer a valuable tool to enhance your weight loss efforts,
Okay.
but it's not a magic solution.
No supplement can replace a healthy lifestyle.
Right.
A balanced diet, regular exercise, quality sleep, and effective stress management.
Those are the cornerstones.
Those foundational habits are the cornerstones of sustainable weight loss and optimal health.
For sure.
So while Prime Shred might provide that extra edge, it's crucial to view it as part of a bigger picture.
It's one piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, think of it as a complementary tool in your weight loss arsenal,
Exactly.
not the entire arsenal itself.
Well said.
So if you're ready to explore Prime Shred further and see if it aligns with your fitness goals and lifestyle, we've included a link to their official website in the show notes.
Awesome.
You can delve deeper into the research ingredients, customer testimonials, and even take advantage of their generous money-back guarantee.
It's a great resource.
Right.
And as always, we encourage you to consult with your healthcare professional before starting any new supplement regimen.
Always a good idea. So keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep into the world of health and fitness.
Until next time.